Kumusta? So for today I'm gonna do a video 10 things Filipinos do. Number 1. Filipinos tend to point with their lips. For example, if my mom wants me to get the remote control for her, she would say, Carlo, can you get me the remote control? I'd be like, sure mom, where is it? She'll go, there, To, to people who don't know what that means, so I'm gonna break it down to you. The sound correlates to the distance from where you're standing to where the item is. So the shorter the the closer it is, the farther it is. The longer it is, the farther the item is. So yeah. Number 2. Filipinos tend to eat with their hands. I mean, I do it all the time. Like with my rice and adobo, I'll just eat like this. And my mom asked me, like, why can't I use, like, utensils? When you go to college, people are gonna make fun of you because you with your hands. And lo and behold, I go to a dining hall, and what are people doing? Eating with their hands. I mean, granted, it's like hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. But white people do use utensils when they eat with their rice, so I guess that's makes me different. Number 3. Filipino time. Oh man, Filipino time. Filipinos come late. Not like 5 minutes late, but like 2 hours late. Like I have a friend, like, whenever I text him, hey, can you come here in 5 minutes? He goes, yeah, sure, I'll be there in three. Like, all right, I'm chilling, whatever. All of a sudden, like, I text him, like, 45 minutes later, like, where are you? Where are you? He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I just finished taking a shower. And then he'll come to my house, 2 hours later and be like, oh, why are you mad? I'm like, you're 2 hours late, you know? And you're a good Filipino Catholic family and when you go to church late and where every white person in the pews look at you because you're the only family standing in the back. Number 4. Filipinos tend to respond to a psst, that sound. It's like Psst. So whenever you're walking behind a Filipino and you do psst, they will look at you. I don't know why. We do. So try it. I swear. They will look at you and that's it, and keep walking. Especially when someone's having a conversation. Do it and it'll both stop and then look at you and be like, start talking again. I don't know why we do it, but we do. 5. Filipinos, we do we're let's say I don't know how to say this, but we respect our elders a lot. We have our po and ho. We also do like a gesture, when we see, like, let's say I see my grandmother and I haven't seen her for like 2 hours or a couple of days, 2 years. We do a Mano Po, so we take our hand. So we will take their hand. So their hand's gonna be like this in front of you. Like this is my grandmother. This is her hand. This is gonna be whatever. And then what they do is I have to take her hand and do it to my head. And we say Mano Po, and then it's like a blessing. It's kind of like go ahead, child. Go ahead and play. Go ahead and eat. It's like a blessing. We have to get their blessing first before we do something. I think it's interesting. I really like it. Yeah. Number 6. Um, so Filipinos like karaoke. Every family has a karaoke machine. Everybody can sing or tries to sing. I mean, I can't sing, but I have it. And karaoke is not just like a event for us. It's like a competition. I mean, our karaoke machine gives out scores from like 0 to 100. And people would be like your family gathering won't end until somebody gets like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, until everybody who sang gets 100. So it's gonna be a long night. I mean, it's fun, but you know. whatever. Number 7, Thanksgiving. I'm putting Thanksgiving here because, in American culture, what is Thanksgiving? It's football, turkey. Thank you, Native Americans, for helping, the Pilgrims survive the winter. But if you're a Filipino in America, Thanksgiving is kind of different. Instead of instead of the turkey, instead of the ham, we're gonna have rice, adobo, sinigang, and all Filipino foods on the table. And it's not gonna be about football. It's not gonna be about the Native Americans. It's gonna be about karaoke from 12 noon to 12 a.m. Filipino food, karaoke, and maybe a little line dancing in the middle. That's basically our Thanksgiving. Number 8. I don't know why I do the hand count thing. I think I'm gonna stop. So number 8 is a Balikbayan Box. Balikbayan Box is like a box Filipino Americans fill out. I mean, fill like put things in to send back home to the Philippines. It's actually, well, we do it because we kind of feel like we are blessed to be here. We are very fortunate to be in the United States or whatever country we are from, and like we feel like it's our duty to give back to our relatives back home. So we send them good things, cool American things like toothpaste, corned beef. They love corned beef. Weird candy that they've never heard or eaten. And of course, in the bottom of the box, spam. Oh, the good spam. Which brings me to number 9. Spam. Oh, disclaimer, I am not putting these products because I'm not supporting them or anything. They're just what we put in a box. Anyways, spam. You're Filipino when you love spam. You eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, in a sandwich with rice, anything. I mean, as a little kid growing up, and back in the Philippines, I would get so excited to open my lunchbox to find spam with rice. I was like, yes, spam with rice, yes, 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 yes. And in America, apparently nobody eats it. I mean, we're not complaining because the more you don't eat, the more we can send back home. And last but not least, number 10. Now, number 10 is going to be different because I don't feel like every Filipino family does this, except maybe my grandmother. So, yeah, my grandmother came from the Philippines and she likes to clean the dishes. But the weird thing she does is she never throws away the plastic silverware. Like she washes them, like the plastic forks, knives, spoons. When I open up the dishwasher, there's plastic silverware everywhere. I'm just like, what the heck? I mean, I still use it, and then after I use it, I throw it away. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my grandma who does that. I mean, maybe it's a generation thing. I don't know. I think plastic is very expensive in the Philippines or something. Or maybe they're trying to be green and save the environment. Because plastic it isn't biodegradable. So we live in a tropical island. The more garbage you throw out, the more you kill the island, I guess. Well, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, comment, message, and take care. Salamat.